Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are going after immortality again. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure it'll be fine. Speaking of things that I'm sure will be fine, this over here. So we could either send our trusted Duke Hakim, due to our high diplomacy skill, or the Patriarch due to our high learning skill. Who has the higher skill? Skill 23 versus skill 15. Yeah, we're gonna go with the skill 23 guy. Excellent. Oh, Tavovich is back from the Qin Empire. Okay, and she brought this guy with her. Wonderful. Okay. I don't know what we'll do with him, but that'll be interesting. We can shut the gates. There is currently measles in the area, and I think we're going to go ahead and do it. There we go. He thinks that our prince and heir is suffering from the epidemic. We're going to treat him, though, because he's our prince and heir. So that would be a good thing. It is, of course, quite widespread, the measles. And we can go ahead and marry our half-sister Karen to the heir to the Kingdom of West Francia. Matrilineally. No, he won't do it matrilineally. I was gonna say, that would be dumb if he would. I mean, how big is West Francia? It's decent, I guess. This guy has still managed to not produce an heir. Good for him. That's going to be exciting. He is on Groom and Heir focus. We're probably going to get this back and have to hand it back out, though. Unless I miss my guess. So that's going to be exciting. You want the Prince of England to marry our niece, who is not really in the line of succession. England is... Actually, they've managed to unite quite a lot over there. There's quite a bit of Germany, but we'll just ignore that. Sure. What could possibly go wrong? It's not like we can actually help them or anything. We're literally on the other side of the map. This is not going well. Yep. This is not going well at all. So what happens when you don't let me get involved? I would totally join in this, but no. He doesn't want any help. So, okay. Whatever. In the meantime, we should probably be continuing to upgrade castles wherever we can. We're working here, we're working here. We have nothing to upgrade there. We can go ahead and build a stables here. That'll be fine. Excellent. How are we doing militarily? 11k? Okay. And our retinue cap, we are basically at the retinue cap. I do kind of want to move these guys out of the measles epidemic so that they're taking less attrition. I feel like that'll probably be a good thing to do, especially considering we have to pay to reinforce these. There we go. Are we doing on tech? I would like another point in trade practices or infrastructure, but we're a ways away from getting a new tech. That's okay. Suakin just changed hands due to inheritance. That is fine. And they're going to lose this fight. What happens if they lose this? Does Miaphysite end up losing moral authority? I think it does. Yeah, you can't quit now. We are going to go ahead and pay 611.9 gold to try to become immortal. So we're going to be in debt for a little bit. But really not too long. We're making about 50 gold a month. So, just a couple of months here. Not too bad, all things considered. This army is not currently reinforcing because we are in debt. Which is definitely something we'll have to handle. Is this epidemic starting to go away? Not exactly. Fair enough. Speaking of things not exactly going away, hello all of you African troops. Oh, this is Elodia's army coming back now. No. No, I don't think so. I will keep my land, thank you very much. We'll be out of debt soon enough. I'm not concerned. Not concerned in the slightest. So I really... Well, actually there's 2 Elodian armies here. They maybe can beat this force. They're gonna really have to work at it, though. I consider firing Duke Hakim. He's turned up fruitless, huh? So I guess we didn't get to become immortal again. Unfortunate. We're gonna keep pursuing it every time we can, by the way. I've never actually managed to get it, so I'd like to. That'd be nice. Looks like it is starting to recede. And I'd very much like to help you out with this war. But I can't, because you declared it separately. Oh, they're actually going after the war goal. That's nice. And they've caused the Africans to turn around and start coming back to try to defend the war goal. I can negotiate with this guy, and I'm not going to. I don't know why I would negotiate with him. Still got measles in Axum. Would be nice to have that gone, but alas, that does not seem to be the case. How goes our devotion? We are megaloschemos, which, I mean, given our age, is not bad. We are currently at 724 devotion, gaining 25 per month. Okay. We do have an idle council member in the Spymaster, because there is one place in the entire world to study tech, and that is Tunis. Okay, so we almost have eclipsed everyone in terms of technology. That's a really good thing. We're going to keep that up. Now, our Patriarch is currently converting. I'm going to pull him back and resend him out. He only has a 4.5% chance. Which is highly unfortunate, but luckily we do have the Community of St. Anthony to use. And honestly, that conversion power is the only reason that we are using the Community of St. Anthony. In reality, I would probably be running, like, Lucifer's Own. Maybe the Hermetic Society if we have sufficient learning. But, I wouldn't really be in Community of St. Anthony unless we had no other alternative. If we didn't have a pretty major religion issue. But that's almost under control now, looking at this. There's only 2 Monophysite locations left, currently. There's 1 location up over here. Can we convert counties that we don't own? I don't believe we can. Okay, so it pops up on a county that we don't own, or that we do own, that is not of our religion, but it does not pop up on counties that we don't own. So yeah, we definitely can't do it on counties that we don't own, and that's not a surprise. Have you guys turned this war around? Not exactly, but you're getting there. I mean, controlling the war goal will be a beneficial thing for you. And this is just a rather large mess right now over here. Svithiod is losing some ground over here. I'm okay with that. In the meantime, we are, of course, still under the effect of measles. And I hadn't realized that the game was paused. I'm a professional, guys. I'm altogether too good at this. I really want Arabia to have some sort of a crisis. Hence why we are sowing dissent in their capital. Because I really want to grab the Sultanate of Egypt. That would be ideal, so that we can form the Empire of Abyssinia. I would really like that to be the case. Oh, the Africans won. Okay. So, yeah, Elodia's gonna lose their war, to no one's surprise. Well, have fun with that, Elodia. Hey, the measles are gone, and we're running out of food. So let's go ahead and open up the gates. Mostly because measles are gone. There's always more courtiers we can eat. We can also go ahead and build the stables right here, and so we shall. Fantastic. So this is a total of 2650 in our retinue. Our retinue is definitely getting there. It's not quite where I want it to be yet, but there's a training grounds done. What does that give us for retinue cap? Only 100. Oh. Hello. I do believe that this is actually a continuation of immortality. Hello, Cleopatra. We would lose 100 piety. We get consorts with infidels for 10 years. Sympathy for Muslim religions. Indeed. Eternal life must be ours. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll also become zealous, because what could go wrong with being a zealous Miaphysite who consorts with infidels? I can't think of anything that could possibly be wrong with that. Abeba is feeling much better. Excellent. We'll go ahead and pay him. It's only a couple of gold. Now, let's see here. We're at 924 devotion. And that's a good thing. The prince is upset about us consorting with Cleopatra. I'm sure he's overreacting. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, I think we should go ahead and donate to charity, maybe? We could expel the Jewry, but I don't think that's a good idea with the national tax modifier malice. So overall, I think we should go ahead and donate to charity. Because that puts us at 1074, which allows us to convert this county. There we go. And now, this is Monophysite here. We have a 0% chance annually to convert it. Hang on, we'll get back to you in a moment, Immortality. Why do I have a 0% chance of conversion here? Of everything here. Because the Patriarch is in seclusion in his court. That's why. Okay. There's a little bit of Monophysite up here still. I'm assuming the Arabians are going to convert that. However, Trial of the Body. Now, this is a different set of things happening here. This is not the event we had last time. Cleopatra explains that you need to obtain the ingredients known as the 3 primes, the first of which is salt. When you offer to send a servant to the kitchen, she protests. The art of alchemy is not simply one of collecting ingredients and mixing potions. In order to create the Philosopher's Stone, you must also create a better self. The old crone insists that you must conquer your body by mastering the art of pickpocketing. Being of noble birth, you've never needed to resort to such methods, but you do pride yourself on being deft of hand. Cannot be that hard, can it? So we can pay her 636.8 gold to get training. We can attempt to teach ourselves, which has a chance of failure, but I think this does not. It'll put us heavily in debt, but that's nothing new for us. Let's do it. We will pay her back, slowly over time. Hello, what is this? The Mansa of Mali wants to get married to our niece, who is not in the line of succession, and I will accept that. That's a solid marriage right there. Okay. Sounds good. I will eventually want to annex all of these into our kingdom, but right now is not the time for that, I think. Speaking of things that right now is not the time for, have fun with that, Pope. That might be an interesting opportunity for us, though. An encounter with God. The day of the first trial has arrived. You've dressed yourself as a lowly commoner and left your guards behind. It's a strange feeling walking through the crowded market as if you were no one special. Instead of giving way, people walk right into you and spit curses as you stumble. You're starting to feel uneasy and decide to hurry up and get it over with. However, your nerves seem to have gotten the better of you, and you make a dreadful mess of your attempt. Within seconds, the spice merchant's guards are pressing your face into the ground. "Don't hurt me, I'm King Bekele the Holy," you shout in panic. "Yes, and I'm God," the merchant scoffs and turns to his guards. "Show this dreg what we do with thieves." Okay, so we failed, and we are now one-handed, severely injured, and honest. Excellent. However, this does prevent us with an interesting opportunity. Who all gets in on this crusade is the question. Byzantine Holy War. Attacking the Muhalabid, not Arabia. If the Byzantines were attacking Arabia, that would be a different story. Okay. Hey, Pope, who all's in this? Catholic Crusade for Jerusalem. A fair number of people. West Francia, Austrasia, blah 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 blah. Germany is in this. Anatolia, Burgundy. Bulgaria is in this. Knights of Calatrava, Knights Hospitaller. Venice is in this. Lower Lorraine, Trier, Augsburg, Knights of Santiago, Austrasia, West Francia, Cornwall, Estonia. This does indeed look like a legit crusade. And what is going on over here? This is a revolt. Who are they revolting against? Civil war to increase council power. Okay, so that's not super important for us. Let's take a look at strengths. 69.32k. Most of that are vassal troops, and he's going to have to deal with the crusade. This over here is not great territory defensively to fight in. There is a mountains province here that we could use to hold up in, if necessary. Now, we are currently in debt. Here's what I propose. We wait this out a little bit, we exit debt, and then we declare for the kingdom if we can. I do need to check what CBs we could potentially have, but we can't check that until we're out of debt. So this will give time for the Crusaders to start showing up over here, because they're going to need time. They're not going to show up for a while. They're still up over this way. We can actually see a lot of what's going on up over here, because we can see the nations that have joined, or rather we can see their armies to some degree. So we'll keep an eye on this, and we died. Okay, that's fine. That is just fine. So we are going to go ahead and build a war chest. We're going to forbid our guy from leading armies. We will need to set our crown focus, and we'll go ahead and set it in our capital as usual. Council's discontent. We need to pick a focus. I am going to go for war focus. I'm going to switch over the marshal to training troops. We can imprison a duke. I'm not too interested in doing that right now. Okay. So we're at 13k max troops right now. 20k, that's fine. Looking at this, that looks a little spooky for them. Currently occupied by an emir of Tunis. Okay. Our cousin? No, that's not appropriate. Don't do that. Two 10k armies clashing here. That's not too bad. We are out of debt right now. So what do we have for CBs? We could do a great conquest of Egypt. How much would we cost? Or would that cost? 3,000 prestige and 1,500 piety. There's no way we have that. We could holy war for several portions of Egypt. Let's take a couple... Let's think about this. Okay, so this county here is de jure part of the Sultanate of Egypt. This is what we're interested in controlling. Now, to usurp this, they're at war, but to usurp this, we would need to have at least 50%, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Like 33-ish provinces here, counties. So I may have missed one or two here, but I think what that ends up meaning is that if we were to declare on this, it would have to be a great conquest of Egypt if we wanted to get it this time. Now, we could do a holy war for one of these duchies, but no single one of these duchies will give us sufficient provinces to claim the Sultanate. So, for now, I think we continue to wait this out. We wait for the Crusaders to land over here and keep him busy. I want to see this guy's troop numbers start to dramatically drop. I want our council to no longer be discontent. And then we're going to have to just holy war for one of these duchies. That's all we can do right now. Maybe we'll be able to grand conquest later. If our previous ruler hadn't have died when he did, ironically because we were pursuing immortality, then we could have done a great conquest. But alas, he did die. And so we just have to play with the cards we've been dealt at this point. To that end, we wait. Not too much longer, but we wait a little bit more. Have patience. Allow our levies to replenish. Allow the Crusaders to get these guys slightly disturbed. And then we pile on. The question is, for what duchy? If we were to declare, and currently the council's voting no on this, but if we were to declare for some of these, it would probably be for... Aswan includes 3 counties. Asyut includes 3 as well. Cairo would be better, but it would be an exclave. So I think it has to be Aswan or Asyut. Which one is better economically? Definitely Aswan. Okay. Well, I think that's a plan then. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see if we can steal this from them. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.